Hey guys, Ricky Russo, how are you tonight? It's Monday night, just got home from work. Thought I'd bring you up to speed on my card show that I had yesterday. So this is a little bit of a card show recap. Although I'm not going to show you any cards tonight. Why? Ricky's tired, he wants to have a little dinner, relax. We'll show you cards tomorrow. Anyway, the show that I had was the same show I did about a month ago. It was for Hunger a month ago. It's a small show way out in Long Island, Center Reach. It's almost about a 45, 50-minute drive. It wouldn't mean nothing to you, but a few of you guys live on Long Island, you might know where Center Reach is. I've been doing this show on and off for about 20 years. It's been in the same spot. Used to be the best show around on Long Island until eBay came into the picture. And then people started losing their houses and they can't even pay their mortgage, let alone buy cards. But anyway, with that said, it's not the same ballpark as it used to be. But anyway, Ricky went out there. His wife drove him. Why? Because his wife wanted to go to a big mall that's out there. It's like 5 minutes down the road. So she had her eyes set on spending some of my money. But that's all right. Because look, I spend a lot of money on things that I like. She deserves the best too. She takes care of me and I take care of her, if you know what I mean. Well, anyway, this show, I figured I'd give it another shot. I had nothing to do yesterday. There was no football, really nothing to watch. It was a Sunday. I just wanted to take it easy. I figured I'd share my time with a few of my buddies out in Long Island. See if I could just turn some of these massive amounts of cards that I've been breaking, as you've been seeing. I brought even more dollar boxes because that's what these guys want. That's what they buy. I brought about 20 high-end cards. Not my super high-end cards, but cards between $100 and $200. And the rest were boxes of $5 cards, $10 cards, whatever. Look, I just wanted to move some stuff. So anyway, this show, again, was one of the best ones around many years ago. And even last month, the show was about a 40-table show. And most of the tables there were card dealers. Wax, supplies, singles, vintage, whatever. Anyway, I walk in yesterday, and half of the show, about 20 of the 40 tables, there was people selling flowers, and there was people selling Tupperware, and something called Origami Owl. I never heard of that shit, but whatever. There was people selling toys. I mean, half of the tables it was like a freaking flea market. I went over to the promoter. I says, what are you trying to do here? I says, people kind of come for cards because they come every month because they know there's a show. They're going to walk in and think you're at the flea market. They're going to walk right out. It's a goddamn shame. Anyway, look, the guy's a businessman. He has to fill the room. Probably couldn't fill it with card dealers, so he's trying to venture out and get something else. The tables are $50 and he gives you two for like $65 if you take two. So I took two tables. What the hell? I got enough stuff to put out. Anyway, it cost about $10 in gas to get out there. The wife went to the mall. She spent my escarole. So anyway, to make a long story short, you know what Ricky did for the day? $102. Anyway, so it was a losing proposition. But again, I don't do it for the money. I just wanted to move something. I didn't move enough, obviously. I got tons of cards coming out my you-know-what. Anyway. Nobody's got any money. This one guy comes over to me, sees all these dollar boxes. He says, can I take that chair? Because I'm going to be here a while. I'll look through them. I see, it looks like you got some nice stuff. I says, yeah, put the chair in front of the table. Sit down, take your time. I figure, look, maybe the guy's going to spend $20, $30. I mean, even that, what's the hell? He sits down there for a freaking hour. Nice guy, but still a freaking hour. He ends up buying two cards, $2. You know what I wanted to tell him? Thanks for the conversation, I wanted to tell him, Jack, you know? And these guys walk past your table. They're looking for cards, but they don't even stop at your table and look. How do they know you ain't got something that they want? I mean, this is what's going on for years. You guys just do shows. You know the deal. But I don't get it. Stop. Look what I got. If you don't find something you want, well, walk away. But this has been the story, like I said, for years. That's never going to change. Then this kid comes over. He's looking at my showcases, and he sees a $2 card and a $3 card. And he said, can I do any better? I said, look, I'm knocking $1 off. What the hell? Anyway, so his father comes over. I said, he says, yeah, I'm glad you met my son here. He likes cards. I says, oh, that's nice. I says, father and son team. It's a good deal. I said, do you collect? He says, yeah. He says, I collect Tom Seaver. I says, oh, but I got some nice Tom Seavers here. So I show him, and he shook a little bit because the bottom line was he was a big mouth. He didn't have any money. The kid bought about $5 worth of cards. The father didn't spend shit. I mean, again, I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you a little idea what goes on out there. It's a goddamn shame. Well, anyway, back to my table. So I had the two tables. I put stuff out on the table. There was this woman next to me. A woman probably in her mid-20s. I mean, nice lady and all, but as big as a freaking house. I mean, she had an ass on her. It was the biggest ass Ricky ever seen. And believe me, Ricky's seen some big asses in his time. Now, I mean, this thing was huge. I mean, if you get up, guys, and you spread your arms to your side, her ass was about half of the size of the gap between your two arms. I mean, it was humongous. I mean, it was something. She's wearing these tight freaking jeans. I mean, you could have seen every crack and crevice. I mean, and it was right there. I mean, the tables are on top of each other. Her freaking ass was in my face all day. And every time she bent over, she had these red thongs on, these panties, red. And she'd always bend over with the ass facing me. And I mean, it was 3 inches. Thank God my wife went to the mall. Otherwise, she would have told the woman something. Don't bend over, put your ass in my husband's face. You know, I mean, it was unbelievable. But I figured maybe she has a thyroid problem. Maybe she has a health problem. That's why she's so heavy. Don't get me wrong. I felt bad for the girl, but still. So she sits down. It was lunchtime. She goes under the table for a cooler. She opens the cooler. She takes out this Hero. I mean, it looked like about 12, 13-inch Hero. Well, she takes the Hero out of the wrapper. She puts the freaking thing right into her mouth. All freaking 12 inches. Yeah, that's what she said. Could you believe that? I was flipping out. That's why she's 400 pounds. I don't know how much she weighs, but you get the gist, right? Anyway, that was the story there. But all freaking day I had to look at that ass. Anyway, so again, I told you, at the end of the day, I did 100 and change, whatever. I didn't move any. That wasn't enough cards to move, trust me. And yeah, Ricky broke a ton of wax, you know, because when it was slow, what does he do? He goes over to the promoter. The promoter happens to sell wax, and I broke a lot of stuff. But I broke it there because I was bored. So you know what? I'm going to do some videos in the next few days. You'll see what I got. A couple of decent cards. But the bottom line is, I don't think I'm going to do live breaks anymore. They're boring. They take up too much time, too much space when I upload them. I got about 4 or 5 videos that I've loaded in the past few weeks. I'll bring them up. You can see them. Again, they're past breaks, but that's it as far as the live breaks. I'm going to give you recaps. I'm not going to stop breaking wax, but I'll give you recaps. I'll show you the refractors or the autographs or the relic cards, whatever it may be. So the videos will be shorter. You'll see the exact same thing Ricky was getting from the live breaks, and it won't bore the hell out of you, and me too. So with that said, again, I just wanted to give you a short recap and whatnot. So you guys take it easy. Ricky's going to go have a little dinner now. Ciao.